Good morning, my dear class. I hope all of you are safe and fine. So, my dear students, as you know, our chapter number 9, soil, is pursuing. We are doing chapter number 9, soil. In yesterday's class, we discussed types of soil, right? And before that, we discussed soil erosion and soil conservation. Today, we will discuss soil and crop. Today, we will discuss soil and crop. What it means, soil and crop. So, as you know, different type. Tell me one thing. Can we use one type of soil for different crops? Can we use one type of soil for different crops? No, we cannot use one type of soil for different crops because different crops need different types of soil. Different types of soil are suitable for different types of crops. Like for wheat and rice, we need clay and loamy soil, right? But for the pulses, we need loamy soil. But for cotton, we need sandy soil. So different type of crops need different types of soil. So my first question is different type of crops need my question is same soil is suitable for different type of crops? Is same soil is suitable for different type of crops? So my dear students, no, same soil is not suitable for different types of crops. Different type of crops need different types of soil. Different type of crops need different type of soil, right? Different type of soil. Okay. So different type of soil. Is it clear? Now tell me one thing. In India, there are many regions. In some regions there are mountains. In some regions there are land fertile. But like in Rajasthan, it is desert, right? It is a desert. So the soil of whole India is same? Is the soil of whole India is same? No, soil of whole India is not same. Its different regions contain different types of soil. Its different regions contain different types of soil. Okay, its different regions contain different type of soil, right? So now we will discuss what factors affect the what factors affect the crop production, right? What factors affect the crop production? What factors affect crop production, right? First factor that affect crop production is weather. It is weather. Okay, first is weather. Like different crops need different types of weather, right? Like wheat needs winter. Wheat needs low temperature. But at opposite of this, rice needs hot temperature, more temperature, right? Like we the crop of wheat is, right, we sow the seeds of rice in summers, right, in the rainy seasons, and what we do the farming of the wheat in winters, right, in winter. So different type of crops need different weather conditions. Some needs hot conditions, some needs cold condition. Like your apple, that is your fruit, that in which region apple is founded? Most of the apple is founded in which region? Yes, it is found in hilly areas like in Jammu and Kashmir, right? And they are famous apples of the mountain areas, right? So different weather are suitable for, means every crop need different type of weather, right? First is your weather, second is your soil, right? Second is your soil. So as I told you, different crops need different type of soil. As your for the production of rice, you need clay soil. For the production of rice, production of Rice, it need clay soil. Why it need clay soil? What is the reason? Because as I told you in my previous class that the water holding capacity of clay soil is the best in comparison to the other soils, right? Water holding capacity of the clay soil is best in comparison to the other soil. So we use clay soil for the production of rice, right? Like if you want, I want to discuss which type of soil is suitable for the production of cotton crop. Which type of soil? Yes, for the cotton it needs sandy soil. Why it sandy soil? Because as you know, sandy soil drain all the water, right? It drains all the water, and that is suitable for the cotton crop, right? It is suitable for the cotton crop. So my dear students, we were discussing that which factors affect the crop production. Okay, which factors decides that which type of vegetation is done in which areas. So my dear students, now we will discuss the factors that affect the components of the soil. That affects the component of the soil. First is rainfall, right? Rainfall. As you know, climatic conditions affect the components of the soil, but besides climatic factors, there are also other factors that affect the component of the soil. That first is your rainfall, second is your wind, third is your light, right? Fourth is your temperature, fifth is your humidity, right? These are the some factors which affects the component of the soil. So my dear students, these conditions are included into the climatic factors. So my dear student, mainly there are two factors. First is your climatic factor, second is your components of the soil. These are mainly two factors which decides that which type of soil is suitable for which type of crop, right? Which type of vegetation is done in which crop, right? So in which soil. Okay my dear student, is that clear? So now there are some examples of it, like let's start with these examples. As you know, I want to grow the crop of, if I want to do the agriculture of the rice crop, right? So which type of soil is better for the rice production? So my dear students, for the rice production we need clay soil. Why we need clay soil? Why don't we use loamy soil or sandy soil? Why? What is the main reason? Reason is that because the water holding capacity, because you know that rice needs a lot of water, right? Rice crop needs a lot of water. So my dear student, we use only that type of soil whose water holding capacity is very good. So when we did the properties of soil, when we discussed the types of soil, I told you that water holding capacity of clay soil is best in comparison to the other two soils, like loamy soil and the sandy soil. The water holding capacity of clay soil is very good. So that's why we use clay soil in the production of cereals like wheat and rice, right, etc. Okay, so my dear students, clay soil is best for the production of rice crop. Okay, for production of rice crop. So my dear student, tell me, if we want to do the farming of agriculture of the paddy crops, which type of soil is better? Yes, tell me. Yes, for the paddy crops, clay soil with lot of nutrients, with lot of organic matter. Clay soil with lot of organic matter is best for the production of paddy. Okay, so is that clear? Now third, for lentils. If you want to do the farming of lentils, so which type of soil is better? Yes, for the production of lentils and other pulses, loamy soil is best. Loamy soil is best. I forgot to tell you that for paddy soil we use clay soil. We use clay soil with organic matter, right? Because its retaining capacity is very high. Because its retaining capacity is good. Its retaining capacity is good. Okay. So my dear student, I hope these 2 points are clear to you. Now we are discussing lentils and pulses. Which type of soil is better for lentils and pulses? So my dear student, loamy soil is best for lentils and pulses because it can drain the water and its capacity is in between the loamy soils and the sandy soil. Like water retaining capacity of clay soil is very best, and draining capacity means the soil that can drain all the water is sandy soil. So loamy soil is in between the clay soil and the sandy soil. Now neither its retaining capacity is very good, neither it drain all the water. So lentils and pulses need that type of the soil which doesn't retain all the water and which doesn't drain all the water. It can hold the water, okay, moderately. So for lentils and pulses, loamy soil is best. Now 5th point, for the cotton crop. For cotton crop, which type of soil is best? Yes, for cotton crop we use sandy soil. We use sandy soil. Why? We use sandy soil because it can drain all the water and its air holding capacity is very good. Because its air holding capacity is very good. Very good. That's why we use sandy soil for the production of cotton crop. So my dear students, now I will give you the revision what we discussed. As I told you that different type of crops need different type of soil, right? We cannot use same type of soil in all the crops. As you know, in India there are different regions, and the soil is also different in different regions. Like in the Rajasthan it is desert, in the mountains soil is different, in plains soil is different. So each and in every region soil is different, right? So after that we discussed what factors affect the crop production. As I first we discussed what factor affects the component of the soil. As I told you, climatic condition, like weather condition where the temperature is very low, temperature is high, how much rainfall is there. So climatic condition in which we discussed what rainfall, wind, light, temperature, humidity, all these various factors affects the component of the soil. So my dear students, there are mainly 2 factors. First is your climatic conditions, and second is your component of soil, which affects the production of vegetation, for the production of crops, that which type of crop is used for that, which type of in that type of soil. Like if you want to use loamy soil, so first I will think which type of crop is better in loamy soil, that I will do the farming of that crop. Okay, so and we discussed 4 or 5 examples, like for the rice, for the paddy crops, for lentils, and for the cotton crop, right? So all these are the examples which shows you that how crops are affected by the components of the soil. Means soil plays an important role in the production of crop. Without knowing the type of soil, we cannot do any type of vegetation in that soil. We will not find success in that thing. So my dear students, I hope this topic is clear to you. If you have any doubt, then you can ask me. Okay my dear students, thank you.